Alright, we're back. So, we're not going to collect Sergeant Muldoon's quest yet. We're going to do a few other things. So, we're going to go and enter the dueling arena and complete a lesson from Diego the Duel Master. So yeah, it shouldn't take too long. Most of these videos are 15 minutes long, but I might make them longer when we start getting to the 3 streets.
Welcome, my friend, to the dueling arena. You wish to learn more of the art of dueling, no? Outstanding. Approach the puppet, and we shall begin your lesson. Let us begin by explaining power points. You may call them pips for short. Power points are magical energy. Gaining pips allows you to cast more powerful spells. Every round, you will receive another pip. You can see the number of pips each participant has by looking at the circle around their feet. Nearly every card has a pip cost. It is the number in the upper left-hand corner, yes? You can only cast a spell if you have enough pips to do so. Let us start with one spell with a pip cost of 2. But you only have 1 pip, so you cannot cast this turn. You will have to pass. You can also use a 0-rank spell if you want to save up power pips. Good! You have passed and gained another pip. With 2 pips, you can now cast the troll spell. Ah, but look! You have drawn another card. Tough. This is an enchantment card. Enchantment cards can be used to improve the other cards in your hand. Let me show you. Click on the top, and now click on the troll. Look what has happened. The card has been enchanted to do more damage. Now it is a treasure card. Unused treasure cards go back into your deck at the end of the duel. Now since you have 2 pips, you can cast the troll at the puppet. Now you are back to 1 pip, yes? Let us give you another hand. With only 1 pip, you cannot cast any of these 3rd-rank spells. You will need to pass for 2 rounds. But wait! There's another way. Let me show you. I've given you a power pip. See? At the beginning of each round, you will have a chance to get a power pip instead of a normal pip. Power pips count double, but only for spells in your class. Now you have 1 pip and 1 power pip. That means you can cast any 2nd-rank spell that you wish. Or you can use a 3rd-rank spell in your School of Focus. 1 point for the pip, plus 2 points for the power pip. See? The card for your school is now available to you. Cast it at the puppet now.
Okay, so this is introducing a spell. It's rank 3. It's called Locust Swarm. It's really, really awesome as it comes out of the sand. And it does quite a bit of damage.
Outstanding! Now let us look at another type of spell card.
Now they'll explain aura spells.
A ward can be used to protect you against future attacks.
Never mind, they'll explain wards and charms and then aura spells.
This is a fire ward. When you cast it on someone, it will hang in front of them waiting to be activated. The next incoming fire spell will trigger it. Let me show you. Cast this fire ward upon yourself. Very good! See how this fire ward hangs near your feet? Watch how it can protect you. Do you see? The fire ward has activated and helps you resist most of the damage from this attack. Let's try one more hanging spell. This one is called Ice Blade. Cast it on yourself and see what happens. Charms are the opposite of wards. Wards affect spells that other people cast on you. Charms affect spells that you cast on other people. Cast this Frost Beetle at the puppet. Let's see how the charm works. Do you see? Your Ice Beetle has triggered the Ice Charm. Now the Ice Beetle is more powerful. Now let us cover one more type of hanging effect. The Aura Spells. Aura spells affect the target over multiple rounds of combat. For example, the Fire Elf spell will cost 240 points of fire damage, spread over 3 rounds. Let's see how it works. Cast a Fire Elf at the puppet. Good! Now watch what happens next round. And again. Excellent! You have defeated him and completed your lesson. I hope you have found our lesson to be most helpful. Good luck, my friend.
With that complete, there's one more quest that we have to complete. We'll have to go back inside and look at some of the book pedestals.
You can simply click on the practice pedestal to create a duel or to accept another wizard's challenge. Practice tools are not recorded and do not affect your PvP rating, but they are a fantastic way to hone your skills. The leaderboard pedestal allows you to see your standings. It shows you how your rating compares to other duelists. Each season of Wizard vs. Wizard duels is known as an age. The length of an age is something of a mystery. Every time a new age begins, the leaderboard standings are annulled to give every wizard another chance to shine. To compete as a ranked duelist, click on the ranked pedestal to create a challenge, or to accept another wizard's challenge. You have the chance to win arena tickets, which you can redeem for prizes. And every win will increase your PvP rating. However, if you lose or flee a duel, your PvP rating will go down.
One more?
The tournament pedestal will let you join tournaments, but you must reach level 10 before you can use it. You can win special prizes by competing in tournaments. I will tell you more about them when you are ready.
And now with that done, if you were paying attention, there's different types of PvP. There's practice, there's ranked, you can challenge others, there's full tournaments that you can join with multiple wizards as long as you have crowns and other items, and yeah, so there's a PvP rating as well that dictates whether people may decide to want to duel with you or not.
Now you know how to duel another wizard for practice or for ranked status. Don't forget to bring your arena tickets here to redeem for fantastic rewards. And remember, your ranked PvP rating lasts for an age. Once a new age begins, everyone's rating starts at 0 again.
Alright, so now that we're done with that, we're going to complete the photomancy quest. And this should be pretty easy. So first we go to Hilda Brewer. And to avoid any lag troubles, we're just gonna go all the way to Wu District, or Wu Realm. See, now there's a lot less people here, and it should be easier to move around. So just go right here. Take a picture of Mr. Lincoln. And then we're going to go to Sergeant Muldoon. So how was your guys' day? I really have nothing to talk about during these side quests. It's just it's still in the early game phase. We haven't really gotten into the nitty-gritty of the story in the three streets yet. But once we do, things will pick up from there. Trust me. So, we completed these quests, and now we're going to go back to Anne Shutterbug. And she'll give us a quest, I believe, to send us to Marleybone, but we won't be able to do that for a long time, as with a lot of the quests that start at this point.
How'd your photos turn out? Wow, looks like you're well on your way to becoming a professional photomancer. Just keep snapping photos, and don't forget to say cheese. Hello again, Wizard. You have quite the eye for photomancy, and I just learned about an exciting opportunity I think you'd be perfect for. The Spiral Geographic Society of Marleybone is going to publish a new magazine. They asked me for talented photomancers, and I thought of you. Go find Hubbard Gardner and Marleybone. Show him some of your pics. I'm sure he'll want to use you for his magazine.
See, there we go. Sent to Marleybone, so... There's actually one smith that I ended up missing. So, we're going to go back to Ravenwood and get this one. Because for some reason it didn't cross my mind the last time. So the smith is all the way on the side of the myth building. And there we go. So that's completed. Yeah. So the next quest is to we have to collect Penny Dreadful's quest, and her quest is she doesn't know where her paperwork is, and she needs you to get it from Mr. Lincoln because she can't walk to Mr. Lincoln herself and ask for them.
Hi again. I got all those pets safely back to the pavilion, but now I've got another problem. My enrollment application is missing. I came here all the way from Marleybone to study under the great necromancer Malistaire Drake, who's apparently evil now, and they lost my forms. The headmaster's office is packed to the brim with students, and I don't know what to do. Do you know if there's a registrar we could talk to?
Yes, except it's not we, it's just me.
What brings you by, Wizard? A registration form for Penny Dreadful? I'm afraid I don't see it here, which means either she didn't submit one, or it has been moved to the Archivium Malatorium, where it is guarded by the Mad Wraith. We care about protecting personal information. Or it's on Headmaster Ambrose's desk and he just hasn't gotten to all his paperwork this week. Check with him before trying anything else.
Alright, so also when you click Mr. Lincoln's name, it says that you can't buy back your training points. You're able to, for free at some point in the game. But as of now, it's unnecessary to even think about something like that. Later in the game, as you keep on using training points, you'll need to buy them back with crowns. And, you really should make the right upgrades to avoid having to use money and crowns.
Penny Dreadful? Of the Marleybone Dreadfuls? Why, I taught her adopted parents. Wonderful students. Now, let me find her application. Let's see. Papers to grade, budgetary proposals. Oh, a live frog. Duncan Grimwater's Ode to Malistaire, verses 1 to 5. Here we go. Stamped and approved. But I'm afraid this delay has left her rather behind in her coursework. After the fall of the Death School, I moved the students to independent studies. Take this assignment to Penny. Oh, perhaps you can help her catch up. I want you to introduce yourself to Diego, the Duel Master. He manages the arena.
Okay, so before we got the newer dialogue, like there were slight dialogue changes with Penny Dreadful in that quest line. But here, you can hear it in Ambrose's voice that this is the old, that we're converting to the old dialogue.
The arena is just inside the entrance to Unicorn Way, on the right. Wizard, I've heard you rescued an assortment of pets from Old Judd. Do you still have the one you adopted? If so, do make sure to visit Milo Barker in the Pet Pavilion. He can walk you through everything you need to know about raising, training, and improving your pet.
I'll do that, but I'll have to talk to Penny Dreadful first. So, yeah, it's just some boring going around and talking to people.
My application? Oh, thank you. And independent study, huh? I just enrolled and I've already got homework. But if you're willing to help me, maybe we can get this done real quick. It can't be any harder than fighting a zombie, right? Let's see. The assignment is called Battle Tactics of the Undead. Guess we'll be fighting all the zombies. Normally, it says we'd be granted access to the sealed caves. But, that ship has sailed. The undead are everywhere now. I think the best way to do this is for both of us to fight everything on this list and compare notes. We'll have more reliable fight lost souls, skeletal pirates, rotting fodder, and field guards, and then meet me back here.
This quest has multiple simultaneous objectives. You can see them all by opening your quest log and pressing the arrow keys on this quest. Use these arrow keys to select the objective you wish to complete first, and the quest arrow will point you to it.
Alright, so I guess Penny Dreadful runs off at this point. The story has slightly deviated from the previous path that it had taken. But here, when you speak to Diego, I guess, things will be the same in this one, I guess.
Greetings. My name is Diego Santiago Corriquez Ramirez III, champion duelist.
The Duel Master bows with a great flourish of his cape.
The arena is a wondrous place. Students come here to hone their skills with magic, practice against others, and gain endless glory and fame. To try your hand against your classmates, enter the arena and step into the duel circle. If you train well, perhaps you can develop skills to rival even the great Malister, yes? What a duelist he was! He's the only person I would not want to duel in a real fight. Luckily, we only sparred for practice. Speaking of Malister, did you know that he and Cyrus are twin brothers? I wouldn't be surprised if Cyrus was helping Malister with all this mess in Wizard City. You should tell Ambrose to keep an eye on Cyrus.
Wow, Diego, the Duel Master, the conspiracy theorist, huh? Cyrus and Malister are conspiring with one another. But it turns out, no, Cyrus is not in any way associated with Malister in that way.
Diego thinks that Cyrus is helping Malister cause all this trouble on Wizard City, eh? Oh, Diego shouldn't be spreading foolish rumors. Cyrus is a good professor. I trust him completely. I'm sure you heard that Malister Drake used to teach at the Death School. He was once one of our best professors, very powerful and compassionate. He loved discovering secrets of power. The only thing he loved more than power was his wife, Sylvia. May she rest in peace. If only she was still with us, things might be different. But even death cannot be undone.
You know what I thought about? Like, now that I have an episode where I explained everything that would happen, now it's like I can't explain anything. I can only watch the dialogue that's currently taking place, because we've already been through it, basically. So, yeah, I guess I'll have to plan better next time. But you know, it's not all bad. But we'll pause here and see what we can do to rectify the situation. See you later.